I think it's an amazing game, and they're all, you know, they're all like glass half empty, or even just glass half, just half with full. Yeah, even if they're glass half full, I'm like, dog, this is like a 90 on the games. Like, this could be argued my favorite game of all time. Like, and I'm, you know, I Halo.
Oh, favorite game
Like,
of all time.
I'm just saying, religious undertone and theology and stuff versus New York in the winter. I mean, it's basically like a tie. Like, what a rainbow! Playing a game where you can outsmart in real time somebody else. Oh, that's my shit right up my alley. But I mean, like, I lost some good loot right there. Fuck me.
Why are you losing the loot?
'Cause I'm dumb as hell. Whoops. There was one thing I want. At least it wasn't one I super wanted, so it's not a huge deal. But that's what I say. We look at the game differently. Like, that's why I said if you watch my videos when I came back, you wouldn't know that this was the game at E3 that was overhyped and all this stuff. You'd go, man, that came out 2016. Wow, that looks really good. Oh my god. Oh, and they got COVID right. Wow, that's pretty cool to a degree. You know, like all that. But you watch these guys, and the game's like, oh, they fucked up the loot system. Oh, they fucked up. Yeah, it's all just, oh, they fucked it. Yeah, no shit they did. But in its current situation, it's a lot better than a lot of games we play now that we're just in a situation. You know what I mean? Like, Rainbow's just fucking trash because of the community, and that's a similar issue they had here. Like, I can't play Rainbow not because of that, just because the devs and the community fucked that game.
It was easy for them to fuck it.
Ooh, they didn't have the enemy here. They're all his goons, I should say, per se. Or maybe. Look how fast that guy died. He died in like 3 bullets, and there's all his goons, too. Shit.
3 bullets.
I just think this is like, you can see how fast everybody dies in this. You can't see. But like, Like, hang on, let me get a clean let me get a clean kill.
Clank, he's a clanker.
They hit that dude like 6 times.
Damn.
But watch, if I get hit 6 times, watch this. If I stand out and open, stop throwing nades at me. Right there, boom, boom, boom. He's hitting me with non-pistol. Watch what the boss does. So that was something else I've recently noticed playing this. The bosses in this, they feel like bosses because they have more health and they hit harder.
Yeah.
See, like, that's a lot more damage than the other one. But yeah, they feel like boss because when you go against like the LMB agent type dudes, they're a lot harder to fight anyways. And then when they're a boss, you know, like I said, more health, more damage. They're an actual 1v1, or the LMB boss with the shield. Like, there's certain bosses where you've got to be careful, because they'll just mow your ass down.
Be careful. You never know when shit's gonna go south, boy. It feels weird playing fucking RoboCop or RoboBuster again, man.
And then also, the huge thing of why this is the best version of the game is look what you can do. And I could just show the whole screen as nothing, just the game. Oh, Marco fucking mentioned, like I told you, I was saying on the stream though, he mentioned like you could see people through the fog, so it defeats the point of the weather.
Yeah.
And that's why I told you, it's why I keep saying it, man. It's like, that's on y'all. That's not on me. Like, you cocksuckers should have asked for a full HUDless mode. Like I said, there is no reason that couldn't have been tweaked. There's zero. There's zero. If this was Battlefield, you could do that.
Spawn peekers. Remember that. You can see a guy you can see a guy at their spawn. Where they're spawning.
But it's the icons that show up. And you can see people.
I mean, on the spawn peeker, just see you, man. That's not a problem. The guy can, like, see you while you're spawning in.
And then he didn't think that was, like, fair. Or defeated the purpose, like I said. But my thing was, good. And he was talking about like the radar and the other stuff, and that's why I said, I was like, yeah, it's obvious. This is something I'm there's a lot of my theories about this game. You know, that the game was supposed to be a lot more survival-ish, and they scaled it back, and that the game definitely, that it didn't need a HUD. So much of the game is already built into the visuals. Like, what I mean by that is when you pull up your menu in the game and you go piece by piece, the game shows on your character how many you have in that slot. Like the menu the menu in the trailer might have been real. Like, it wouldn't surprise me. Like, the shit was a lot more. It probably couldn't run on the consoles, but like, the game was just built for very little menu. It needed very little shit on your screen needed, because it just incorporated into the game's lore also well. Apparently in the game they said they got eye contacts, is why they see all the shit, which is like,
Yeah.
what I told you. I think that's the future too. It's not virtual. I mean, virtual reality will do whatever it does. I just feel like that augmented reality shit is the future. Being able to turn anywhere into like a testing area or a way to find out information is just a lot, for the human brain's probably a lot better. He hasn't said anything about the development. He hasn't like giving me anything new. Like I said, when Destiny came out, everybody knew. It was like, oh, they cut content here. The game was supposed to be like this, and it had turbulence, and they scrapped the story and redid it at the last second. Like, it was all obvious. It all came out. Division never did. Like, I don't know the answers to these. You know?
Hey, you know?
But you can tell that it just seemed like the survival mode of the game was supposed to be at launch. Why would that be? Either, yeah, they didn't get it done in time, they planned on it, or it was supposed to, main game was going to have a little more survival element. I don't know. And the fact that we don't fucking know is what just upsets me with the game. Not the gear glitches, not all this other. People be like, oh, everybody loved the fucking survival mode, and then they just move on. It's like, wait a minute, what if the survival mode was like a lot bigger version of the game originally, and they couldn't do it or something happened? Oh, I don't care. They fucked up Alpha Bridge, or, you know, they fucked up this one gear set. That's all they care about. I don't think that's a good way to look at video games.
No, it's not.
Like, yeah, we all that play. Yeah, you mentioned that, but if you think the game, like I said, if you think what held back Halo Reach was Bloom, you know, I disagree. There was a lot bigger issues there. Like, they had some good shit too, but I mean, like, just a lot of the maps sucked. The addition of Sprint fucked the game, not Bloom. Sprint, like, Bloom would have been at least deal with, but adding the abilities and changing how maps were designed was a bigger issue. You know, any game, you know, right? What about Rainbow then? Like,
Rainbow had that
Rainbow had its identity issue where it wanted to be a try-hard game without the try-hard community to match, and it's just full of fucking cheaters and try-hards, and it's just,
man, people try hard on
unfun.
casual so fucking much.
Morning. This area. Morning. Readings indicate this area.